okay? Where is the aircraft carrier? Why is there not American operatives, Navy SEAL Team 6, out and about, murking every random Arab adjacent person that they see on the streets of Amsterdam? This is an unconscionable crisis. Oh, we're talking about the Maccabi Tel Aviv Football Club trip to Amsterdam. The Maccabi Football Club. That's right. Ladies and gents, Arizona Jones finishing off the story, talking about football hooligans. The real terror was on the pitch. 5-0. The Maccabi Tel Aviv showed once again that the Iron Dome is surely a matter of fiction. Penetrated through the goalkeeper of the Maccabi Tel Aviv Football Club. Terror on the pitch from the Ajax Football Club in Amsterdam.
Even though it's a total hypothetical, because Russian football clubs are banned from these competitions, correctly, unlike Israeli football clubs, even though that country is committing genocide. You are being lied to. You are not being told the truth. Our media will consistently bend reality when it comes to Israel. That happens over and over again. And they are showing more outrage and horror at what happened to Israeli football hooligans than they have for the mass slaughter of Palestinians, including so many children. The children these hooligans relished murdering. Something's got to give, guys. This is a disgrace. And we cannot let our media consistently gaslight and lie to us, not least concerning one of the grave atrocities of our time.
This is so funny.
Incident.
The world's most racist football club in the world, Beitar Jerusalem, are 6-time Israeli Premier League champions and one of the best supported teams in Israel. But the club has always been tarnished by their far-right supporters group La Familia. Wait, but this is different. This is a different football group. But it is so funny that they're like, guys, this is the most racist football club in the world. Oh my God. Dude, this is like saying that one football club is the most racist football club in the world is like saying this is the most anti-Semitic in the world. You know what I mean? It's like every fucking football club is so racist. They're always like, it always feels like there are two different competitions happening at any given moment, okay? One on the field and the other on who can be the absolute worst, okay? Why are both of the unimaginably racist hooligan clubs coming from fucking Israel? What is going on? Don't throw shade on Celtics. I mean, everything is a spectrum, right? So by definition, there's a gayest person in the world, a most football club in the world, etc. That's so funny to think about. Who is the gayest person in the world? It's not Austin Show. Y'all are crazy. It's fucking JD Vance, dude. Anyway,
After Maccabi Tel Aviv's Champions League match against Ajax Amsterdam concluded, things got ugly. Maccabi hooligans took to the streets of the Dutch capital and began chanting racist slogans directed at Palestine's Gaza and Arabs in general, and ripping off Palestinian flags from homes. The shouting and taunting eventually led to violent clashes with locals, leaving 5 people hospitalized and 62 arrested. But there's more. Dutch publication Die Telegraaf reports that Israel's intelligence agency Mossad had sent agents to accompany the team amidst potential security risks. The Israeli football club is no stranger to controversy. It has an openly racist fan base that regularly targets Arab players, even those on their own team. Since 2009, under Canadian Zionist owner Mitch Golder, the number of players of Arab origin has dropped significantly. Known as Maccabi fanatics, the team's fans aren't only about football, they are also
Canadian Zionist owner is such a funny designation. Yeah, dog, he owns a fucking Israeli soccer team. Like, you don't have to say that, I think.
the vocal supporters of PM Benjamin Netanyahu and have gone after anti-government protesters in Israel.
It's like It's like saying Jews control the media in Israel. You know what I mean? It's a weird way to describe events, you know? Just seems redundant, but also suspicious that you just said it like that. You know what I mean? This is the national broadcaster for Turkey, so.
Israel. In 2015, they displayed an anti-refugee banner at a match, and in March, they attacked someone carrying a Palestinian flag during a fixture in Greece. Following the recent riots in Amsterdam, pressure is increasing for UEFA to impose more drastic measures rather than mere fines on both.
Pro-government hooligans is wild. No, it's not. Ukraine, brother. What are you talking about? And everywhere else, really, not just Ukraine. The football hooligans are ultra nationalists. Like, they're ultras. They are almost always, in no matter which country they're in, they are ultra nationalist, far right, with some exceptions that are famously far left, and that's it.
Both Maccabi Tel Aviv and its violent and racist fans. Will we finally see a change, or will UEFA continue to allow this extremist behavior?
Yeah, one thing is that they have Russian ones have crazy ties to Putin. Same shit. The overwhelming majority, what is this? Will you watch this e-video with so much audience overlap? I feel like it would be beneficial for everyone to watch if you were to contextualize some of the statements you made that he clip chimped. Like, I'm kind of dumb and live in the West, so it's pretty hard from perspectives on someone like Hasan Nasrallah. No, I don't care to do that. Why the extend the drama? Let him fucking chirp, dude. Yeah, he's like HasanAbi, Hasan Nasrallah. Okay, yeah, it's just bait to get me to watch the video so that, like, I'm sorry, dude. Look, make up your own mind, okay? I don't know what he said. You know what? He's right, okay? Whatever he said, he's probably correct, and I am that, okay? Yes, someone who is a radical extremist terrorist, anti-America, radical socialist, pro-terrorism, pro-Islamic terrorism specifically, because I'm like, I have a lot of underlying secret anti-Semitic opinions, and I fostered an anti-Semitic community. If you want to believe that shit, you know, go ahead. I can't stop you, okay? That's it. Turkish fans attack Armenian players all the time. Like you're saying there's a problem in all football. Yes, 100%. It's a super common thing. Anyway, sarcasm much? No, it's not even sarcastic. I'm like, genuinely, I'm giving up. You know what I mean? I'm giving up. I'm throwing my hands in the air. Like, if you think that I am these things, can someone please nerf Islamophobia? Oh God, one day, I wish. If you want to think these things, like, you can. You also could just listen to what I have to say. You know what I mean? Like, why would you go out of your way? Why would you go out of your way to listen to someone else's like biased perspective of what my political opinions are? What, an ex-E fan made a joke about exactly
Shout out
this.
to my fellow radicals in the United States who believe crazy things like.
Yeah. My point is, at least look at this hilarious thread making light of the situation. How it started versus how it was going. A thread. New Hasan fan channel upload. Pulling out the rhyming dictionary. Hasan and his little campfire. Okay. Hasan Parker's a wheezy little boy. Okay. Look, my point is, all jokes aside, I'm a political commentator, right? I talk about politics pretty much 8 to 10 hours every single fucking day, right? 8 to 10 hours every single day, 7 days a week. If you can't make up your own fucking mind about my perspective and you need it, like, soft pedaled to you from a completely filtered, unnuanced, like, clipped out of context framework, then, you know, go ahead, believe that. I can't stop you. You know what I mean? I'm done. You know, it's so dumb. That's it. You're either going to figure out. Yeah, the Israeli pogrom tweet is a perfect example of clipping out of context. They don't care. Exactly. Like, if you are duped by that, I'm sorry, you're kind of stupid. Like, dude, things like that can give them clips. I don't want you to go away. It's fucked up, but in my opinion, sarcasm isn't that way. And is it helpful? Yes, you should be able to, but they're watching, not telling you what to do. It's just a suggestion because they clip it like crazy. No disrespect at all towards you. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, there's nothing I could do. It's not going to stop. There is no mechanism of pushback. I have already, on numerous occasions, including the occasions that people clip out of context, am offering like a longer analysis on the subject matter itself. And then in the response to it, there's already another clip in order to extend the drama and the smear campaign. So why get, I guess the question is like, if you find yourself seeking out a filtered perspective of what I mean, instead of coming directly to me and hearing what my position is, or watching the longer videos in which these clips are coming out of, then you're maybe not that invested in what the truth is. And you just want to, just want to make up your mind that way. I think not defending yourself is extending the drama, but I know even if you did, I did defend myself. That's the funny part. I did. I sufficiently did. I addressed all of the talking points, ironically enough, and it didn't matter. And it doesn't matter to you either. Like that's the reality of the situation. It does not matter. It does not matter at all. People only care about politics from the framework of like, they only care about politics from the framework of drama, like influencers yelling at one another, crying, all this shit. And so, if you care more about like the personal ego and the fragility of a content creator, and you want to go along with it from that false framework, then go ahead. I can't stop you. I don't care. It is what it is. You did defend yourself, but this isn't what they want. They want you to stop broadcasting. That's it. Exactly. To me, when Ethan went along with like Destiny's Brigade and even highlighted Richie Torres's like congressional letter with the Congress header, legal header from Congress, which of course was so stupid. That to me showed me everything that I needed to know. Like 4 days before the fucking election. Like this is what everyone was busy with. It showed me what people's ambitions are, and it showed me what people's motivations are. It showed me everything I needed to know. Like I'm not going to sit here and defend myself against false smears of anti-Semitism because I am an anti-Zionist. My position on this issue is clear, and it always has been clear. If you have any sort of fucking confusion on the matter, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Stop crying about it. Make up your own damn mind. Anyway, Moin Rabbani says, because anything and everything Israel and Israelis do is by definition legitimate and an act of self-defense, Western media and politicians have now collectively determined that racist title football hooliganism is in fact rather cute and admirable. Because Israelis are, regardless of the circumstances, by definition the victim, and particularly so when bearing the consequences of their actions, the events in Amsterdam are being portrayed as crystal knocked in 2024. Yeah. No need for surprise. It's a well-worn playbook with dozens of examples over many decades. Western media and politicians performing exactly as expected. This is not a debate. They want you to publicly humiliate you and see you defeated. I think chatters that don't realize this continue to make you talk about it should be timed out and banned. I agree. And this chatter right on the fucking dot goes, bro went absolutely insane, man. Said you are Hezbollah. Like, he immediately, okay? Take an hour off, dumbass. Okay, but that's Cal Cunningham, and he's annoying as hell. I know. What happened to Rashida Tlaib coming on the broadcast? I was wrong on the date. It's actually going to be next week, next Wednesday, and not today. Even Forward was like, were Jews attacking the streets? Yes, but those Jews were also violent hooligans. Yeah. Even Forward magazine was like, come on, guys. These guys are repugnant. Like, they're insane. Zionists are now trying to get the prominent Dutch football player Ziyech banned by UEFA for posting the following about the hooligans in Amsterdam. If it's not women and children, then they run away. You censor chatters who disagree with your beliefs. Okay, motherfuckers are aching for it today. Today he was saying you're a champion for terrorism. I have not and will not champion American imperialism, which is the leading party for terror at the global stage. I have not and will not champion the Israeli occupying force either. Okay? Bernie Sanders' former foreign policy to making no sense of the issue. It's absolutely abhorrent and unacceptable for Jews to be attacked in the streets, regardless of the fact that some Israeli soccer thugs picked a fight. Wait, what? Israelis must never be allowed to lose a fight. It is unconscionable that these football hooligans went out, did some racist ass bullshit, And then people fought back. And the part that I have an issue with is people fighting back. Okay. Yeah, no, I saw Felix's tweet on this. He said they rolled into town with Mossad agents, started shit, and now it's a pogrom because they lost a traditional Euro-style soccer fight. Ladies and gentlemen, fire up your engines. We must send in CENTCOM, okay? Where is the aircraft carrier? Why is there not American operatives, Navy SEAL Team 6, out and about, murking every random Arab adjacent person that they see on the streets of Amsterdam? This is an unconscionable crisis. Football hooligans are getting their asses beat after doing racist shit. Any other circumstance, like the Russian one that Owen Jones presented, would be cheered on. Okay? Everyone in the media would be like, what an incredible day. An incredible day of celebration. Russian Nazi football hooligans who were talking about how like Ukrainian children must die got their fucking shit packed up, okay, by Ukrainian football hooligans who were like, no, the fuck not. That's not happening. Literally every single person, myself included, would be like, what an incredible achievement. What an incredible day. Everyone would be doing this. They'd be like, wow. Wow. People would be going, Slava Ukraine is what people would be saying. Okay. But holy shit, when it's the Israeli football hooligans, it's like, whoa, dude, this is Nazi Germany. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Israel has a right to defend itself everywhere except on the football pitch. Lemau 5-0. Hold this L. Exactly. What are they, like the 35th out of 36? 3 games in a row they've lost. I don't even give a fuck about soccer, and it's making me care about it just to watch the chaos unfold. Oh my God. If they pull this shit in Istanbul, oh my God, it's going to be an international incident. Okay. It is literally like against Besiktas. Oh my Lord. Like the fact that, oh God, I don't even want to know what the fuck is going to happen. Okay. If they show up with that energy against Besiktas, who has like some of the most insane hooligans in the Turkish, at least when I was growing up, in the Turkish soccer leagues, like Besiktas literally has some of the most unhinged fans. Okay. They have, I remember this from when I was growing up. There was a news story famously of Besiktas fans stabbing each other and murdering one another over who was more of a Besiktas fan. Okay. Like these guys are not normal. Okay. They are not normal at all. If you go into that environment, and you're like, oh yeah, you know, fuck all the Muslims, fuck all the Arabs, whatever, you know, let your village burn, all that shit, they're gonna fucking fight. And I don't know if they will just keep it to fisticuffs. You know what I mean? Matches move from Turkey to neutral. Streamer HasanAbi fantasizes about Jewish pogroms. Yeah. Sure. What was the Jew hunt announced on the app Telegram? Brother, why are you asking me this question? How the fuck am I supposed to know? You're acting like I'm a fucking Dutch citizen who was like, what are you saying, dog? What are you fucking saying right now? Like, I'm an American, goddammit. I live in the United States of America, okay? The fuck? You think I have a Telegram? What are you, stupid? Bro was asking if you organized Crystal Knock too. Yeah. Like, dude came in here and was like, listen, your name is Hasan, be honest. Why did you start a Telegram group titled Jew Hunt? Like, he said, this you, fam. Yeah, do better. Hey, just asking questions. Why did you do this thing that I made up in my mind of you doing? Yeah, dude, it'd be really fucked up if I participated in that. You're right. Half of the chatter's anger and resentment towards me stems from like the classic, I imagined you, I saw you in a dream cheating on me. So like, now you have to address that.
Streets with around 200 people at the same time. They would take down Palestine flags everywhere which they would see them. And we have footage of them singing a song that there are no schools in Gaza anymore because they burned all the children. Simultaneously, they also attacked a cab driver who spoke out against them. We all knew that this was going to happen because the football club already stated before the match, before coming here, that they were going to bring Israeli Secret Service, the Mossad. So we knew that they were going to be violent. And we also knew that amongst them supporters, a lot of them are IDF soldiers who have on their Facebook footage of being enlisted in the same army that's committing genocide. Who it is, we requested the municipality, the football club, to cancel the match or at least allow the supporters here. They were violent.
For the record, I think that those guys should have been arrested on the principle that they were IDF, Israeli occupying force soldiers that participated in the Gaza genocide. And I do stand on that. Like, you could say that's like anti-Semitic all day, every day till the cows come home. But like, if fucking ISIS militants are openly posturing on their social media accounts about how like they fucking instituted the Yazidi genocide, and then they're just like they're getting free roam to be like, yeah, we're going to do the same here. Okay. You'd be like, no, you're going to fucking prison, dog. The Hague is down the street. Like, thank you for showing up at my fucking doorstep, brother. What a fortuitous turn of events. You know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, well, let's pack you up then. Oh, thank you for coming here to the country where, the Hague is. That's great. Fantastic. What is wrong with the microphone? Is it fucked up again? Why are people saying microphone? No, it's fine. Oh, these people are fucking lame. All right. Stop swinging the mic. It's crackling when you do that. Okay, shut up. It's fine.
Violent as fuck. No media outlet responded to this. The only way we know.
It's so gross, dude. It's like, it's so gross. It's so deliberate. It's so obvious what the fuck's going on. There's just no interest in the truth whatsoever. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about like what actually happened. No intellectual curiosity whatsoever. Everybody just wants like an immediate, comfortable narrative. Muslims are anti-Semitic and bad. They're doing bad anti-Semitic things. They're doing pogroms. You already know, let's just go along with that, please. Make no mistake. That is what's happening. Okay.
Is because as a movement, we got quite good at sharing footages with each other. Back 2 days when they were being violent, the moment they harassed one of the taxi drivers, they got a response. Thing is, the taxi drivers here, as I think all over the world, are quite well connected with each other. So within no time, over 100 taxi drivers came to the city center and chased the hooligans away. Chased them towards the casino, or some of them would jump in the canals. What do you expect if you come to our streets and sing about burning Gaza down? It was all before the match even happened. Yesterday the match happened. And I remember driving to my work at 9:30 in the morning. And I was driving on the highway and like 5 or 6 buses from the riot police were passing me. 9:30 in the morning, the match was at night. The whole city was tense. After the match, there were clashes. On one hand, the Zionist hooligans, they were also again burning shit down in our streets because they lost the match with 5-0. I mean, I'm still upset with Ajax for their responding to all of this shit, but at least, they fucked them up on the field. So they were upset about their loss. They came to our center, shut shit down. And there were responses. We had protesters clashing with the Zionist hooligans. But hey, in Amsterdam, a Zionist hooligan can fuck up our streets, can burn down Palestine flags, can sing songs about burning Gaza down. But the moment you respond to them, the riot police emerged. They arrested over 50 protesters. And as according to the Zionist playbook, of course, this morning, Netanyahu sent out a statement, called up Prime Minister. He said that he sent out airplanes to pick up the hooligans because it was too dangerous for them. Interestingly enough, Schiphol, our airport, doesn't know anything about this. But yeah, instead of fact-checking Israel, of course, our media just follows them, and all of a sudden, all over the news, It was about how the hooligans were harassed by protesters, how it was about religion as well. It was never about religion. There was
Why is the media behaving this way? What do they gain from it? I think it's just like I don't fucking know. Guilt? No. I think there's just a lot of people who don't give a shit. Like they're not gonna fucking cross-reference, fact check, and beyond that, there are people who are like ideologically invested in maintaining. Maybe you're just wrong. That's why you don't know why the media would do this.
was a clash with
Yes,
them.
you're right. Like, no, actually, you're right. I don't know anything about fucking football hooligans. You're right. I don't know how any of this works. It was actually a fucking pogrom. You're right. You're right. My bad, dude. You're right. They literally were doing a pogrom, but also like a Muslimic style pogrom, very different than like the Nazi style pogroms and a Islamic style one instead, because they were like, we are Arab and we hate Jews. That's what they were saying. Or maybe the entire Western media also has the exact fucking same Islamophobic attitude towards, I'm not too invested is fine. What? Okay, thanks. So you're not invested? I'm defending a pogrom in your mind, like an anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic pogrom, okay, where people were deliberately targeting Jews to murder them. And I'm defending that action in your mind, but you're also not that invested. Like, this doesn't make sense, dumbass. The fuck do you mean? I'm just here for the election. Okay, good. It's just so funny, like that this guy folded like a fucking napkin immediately. Was like, yeah, no, I don't really give a shit. I just wanted to talk my shit.
Because they're part of a genocide. According to the Zionist playbook.
Yeah, also, why do you think there's like people who don't ever want to question a narrative that is like that is immediately presented as like anti-Israel? I wonder why. Perhaps when you do that, despite being a fucking loyal soldier fighting against anti-Semitism regularly for your entire fucking career, people will cynically and mercilessly and consistently call you a terrorist and an anti-Semitic Jew hater. Okay? Yeah, anyone that even goes, hey, maybe this isn't the case, will immediately be considered like the banished, okay? And if you don't get banished, then, you know, people lose their fucking minds over it and just like keep relentlessly fucking chipping away until something falls, you know? They don't care if you oppose anti-Semitism. They want you to stop opposing them willingly and will use manipulation to achieve their goal with it. Yeah, it's just like, why lie so much? I don't understand. You just say you engage with chat, but you just look over me intentionally. You're right.
Of course, you only focus on the counter response instead of the context in which it happened. So the media followed the complete narrative of Netanyahu that it was anti-Semitic. Secondly, most of our politicians just followed Netanyahu on this, making statements that anti-Semitism is not allowed, completely omitting the fact that the night before, Zionist hooligans fucked up our city, attacked people, completely omitting that fact, going completely into this discourse of it being unsafe here for Jewish people. Come on, even the Socialist Party went with this narrative. And as some
Yeah, it's not just the Dutch politicians. Most Western politicians immediately went with it because everything that can be tangentially turned into like Jewish people are under attack is a decent way to just like drive discourse away from, you know, the Israeli government's open fucking genocide in Gaza and its bombing campaign in fucking Lebanon. This shit is so annoying, dude. I hate it so much. God damn. The gall of people. Holy fuck.
somebody from Amsterdam.
Like, think about how much back and forth this story is going to get in comparison to the 100 Palestinians that have been killed every single fucking day for the past month in North Gaza. Okay? Trapped in North Gaza, locked away, black bagged, numbered, executed, and like not a single fucking peep. But God, holy shit, you're going to hear from Jake Tapper for 8 hours on this. You'd be like, dude, this is crazy. The amount of anti-Semitism that has taken place in this football hooligan fight. Like, that's what's so nutty about it. It's not like these guys are like random people. They are basically a fucking neo-Nazi movement, okay? Not even basically, they are. So many different fucking examples of this. It happens virtually weekly in Europe. And all of a sudden, this is like a big story. Like, what the fuck? We're talking about an actual gang, dude.